Hey YouTube, this is my Mossberg 500A. I just gave it a paint job about 2 weeks ago and took it out shooting to see how the paint job would hold up, and it did a pretty good job. As you can see, it's got kind of a checkered snakeskin pattern on it. I just used a net to lay over it. I gave it mostly a base coat of khaki and olive drab. And not entirely uniform of one color, but just in some spots it was olive drab, some spots it was khaki, and then I just used the opposite color, put the net over it, and then spread the opposite color over it. So as you can see right here, it's khaki, and I did it's desert tan. It says khaki on the cap, so that's what I'll call it. And I did olive drab over it with the net, and over here it was khaki, and I did olive drab again, and in some spots, like right here, I did the khaki through the net, as you can see. But yeah, I had to sand mostly everything because this was the blued finish Mossberg 500, which I think looks ugly as hell. But after this, man, I can't stop playing with this shotgun now. Like, it looks so nice. And I just used some cheap Rust-Oleum paint that I got from AutoZone. My Lowe's doesn't have any good camouflage paint. It was about $7 a can, but after I put all the coats on, because I put a lot, because it took me a while to get my designs the way I liked them. But after I painted everything, I got it, pretty thick on there. I gave it a few coats of like a satin clear coat, just to keep it a little bit more scratch resistant. But you can see right here, I scratched the barrel a little bit. Let's see if I can focus. Yeah, because I camped out a couple nights ago in Death Valley by myself, and I had this leaning against a bush for a while, and I'm thinking maybe the barrel got wet because I had to keep it by me. It's kind of crazy out there. But yeah, under here by the pump, it makes contact with the mag tube, so you're gonna lose some paint right there, and that's mostly it. It's actually held up really well. It's extremely flat, and because it is a satin clear coat, it doesn't reflect too much. I mean, just look at how bitchin' that looks. Just a $17 paint job. You just gotta find a net. That was the hard thing. Pretty fine net. Yeah, I got some scratches on the buttstock. Because the way I hold it right-handed, when you hold it in like your standby position, it kind of wants to grind on your vest and your gear and stuff. But yeah, I like the paint job. I think it looks good. I got my flashlight kind of painted. Got a couple designs on it. Still bright. I used it a lot, so yeah. I just put it right on there. I covered my my bolt for the most part. I did get a little overspray on there a couple times, but I took it out and cleaned it. I don't want anything jamming. Yeah, I keep one in the tube right now. See, now it's empty, but it's all good. So yeah, that's just my little update on my shotgun. Everything looks good. The paint actually held up pretty well. So if you are thinking about spray painting a shotgun, just rattle cans, nothing expensive, I would do it. Just make sure you give it some good clear coats afterwards to protect it, because when I had just the paint on, it was, you could just dig your fingernail in and just rip a spot off, But after I put that clear coat on, it was a lot more slippery, and now it actually feels like a factory finish, which is really cool. I have a, hang on one second, I have to grab this flashlight. I painted my mag light, the khaki, and as you can see right here, it's scratching off, and I also did a clear coat on this too, but I don't know why, but it's really, like, the finish is really crappy on this light. Like, I sanded it too, because it was blue. Didn't really like that too much, but yeah, it was starting to come off, so I do need to get more clear coat. But yeah, I would recommend doing this to any weapon you want to have camouflage, because I like it a lot more. It's more camouflage to my environment. It's not shiny. It's still rust resistant. Not too much water's gonna get through there, but yeah, you can see it's definitely the blued finish coming through. If it was parkerized, that wouldn't look so bad. See, the top is all painted too. after, you know, just playing with your safety and stuff a lot, the paint from, because I had the safety on when I painted it, it was, you know, green in there, and just, you know, continuous action of this took all the paint off. I got my my side saddle too, as you can see. But yeah, it looks good. I like it, and I will be playing with it more in the future and maybe do another update on if it's lasted. But yeah, I like it a lot. It looks pretty tight. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to do it. It's so easy though. I don't think anyone really needs a tutorial. Just honestly set it on, spray paint over it, move it. Alrighty, thank you for watching. It's my shotgun.